Have you ever felt like the world changed while you were just waking up? One day, you are hearing whispers about digital money. The next, it's exploding across the headlines, rocking markets, and redefining value itself. What makes something powerful? A government's approval? A bank's support? Or is it the belief of people, dreamers, coders, rebels? In this episode of the Bitcoin History series, we travel back to 2011, a year when Bitcoin stood at the edge of greatness and chaos. From overnight millionaires to devastating hacks, from the first bubble to the birth of altcoins, 2011 was Bitcoin's trial by fire. If you believe that innovation grows through pressure, the revolutions are forged in storms, then buckle in. This is part 11, and the storm is just beginning. It started quietly. Bitcoin was trading below $1 in early 2011. But by June, it reached over $31 per coin. That is not just growth. That's a spark turning into wildfire. Why? The media, investors, curiosity, and the feeling that something big was happening. It wasn't just for cryptographers anymore. The world was listening. For the first time, Bitcoin wasn't just a whisper in dark corners of forums. It was front page news. But then came the fall. Like old bubbles, it burst suddenly, harshly. Bitcoin plummeted to just a few dollars. From euphoria to fear in days. June 13, 2011, a user known only as allinvain logs onto his computer and discovers a nightmare. His balance gone. 25,000 bitcoins worth $5 lakh at the time vanished. A simple vulnerability. A PC left unprotected. A hacker's payday. But this wasn't just a personal loss. This was a warning. If digital currency was the future, it needed digital armor. Forums exploded. Fear spread. Trust wavered. But the community didn't quit. They adapted. They learned. And that's when security became a cornerstone of the crypto movement. June 2011. The world's largest Bitcoin exchange, Mt. is hacked. The price drops from $17 to pennies in minutes. Chaos. Behind the scenes, the problem wasn't Bitcoin. It was Mt. management. A domain that once hosted a trading card game was now responsible for millions. And at the center, Mark Carpelius, a developer, not a CEO. $8.75 million worth of Bitcoin vanished. But it wouldn't be the last time. This was the first track what would become the largest disaster in Bitcoin's early history. Lawsuits followed. US agents seized Maytagog's assets. Users lost faith. But remarkably, Bitcoin itself survived. While Bitcoin stumbled, something new was being born. April 18, 2011, Namecoin mines its Genesis block, a fork of Bitcoin, a different purpose. Namecoin wasn't trying to be money. It was trying to decentralize identity and domains. No more central domain control, no censorship. While it never reached Bitcoin's fame, it paved the way for thousands of other altcoins. This wasn't just a movement now. It was a multi-line revolution. What did we learn in 2011? That belief can drive value, but emotion can crush it. That without protection, digital gold can be stolen like candy. That exchanges aren't Bitcoin, and Bitcoin isn't the problem. And that from pain comes evolution. New wallets, new coins, stronger systems. The crypto world had been shaken, but it hadn't fallen. Instead, it stood back up, smarter, stronger, scarred but alive. If you have followed this journey from part 1 to now, thank you. You are not just watching history, you are part of it. Your likes, your comments, your curiosity, they power the series. From Diffie-Hellman to the Genesis block to the Silk Road and Maytagog, we have seen Bitcoin grow from idea to revolution. And we are only getting started. In part 12, we explore how Bitcoin begins to reclaim its image and face regulation head on. So stay tuned, stay bold, and stay decentralized. This is not just a story of Bitcoin. This is the story of the future. Thank you. Jino, Mathew.